The hardest part, I think, the massive amount of skill building, because like I said, you usually start this shit because of the love of the music, and you think the music is just gonna do its thing and it's just gonna fucking break ground and everybody's gonna fucking shit themselves by how awesome it is, you know?
That 8 Mile moment.
Yeah. And yeah, when people see what you really have to integrate into making this happen, it's a fucking big ass mountain. Dude, massive. Because not only do you have to learn those new skills, but you have to at least get proficient at those skills to make sure that you could rely on yourself to get that shit done. And then there comes the time where you fucking have to be disciplined to not do music that day and just do, you know, learning for 8 hours, you know, and just learn about freaking marketing and branding and color scheme and you know, just all those different aspects. Yeah, shout out to Rob Level and his course that I've been taking. You know, he's you know, it's called the Rapper Shortcut, you know, and it's not necessarily something that, it just takes out the guesswork. For the majority of this time, it was just kind of on me to do the research and figure out what I need to be learning. And I'm not gonna lie, when I went to community college, they planted the seed with that. They had a music business class, and they gave me the first book that I needed to at least have an overview of everything that I need to know about. And that was all you need to know about the music business. I don't remember the author, but if you type that in, there's a universal book. Everybody even Taylor Swift has talked about this book. You know, if you're a younger artist, read that book, just because it breaks it down. It talks about, you know, just licensing and artists' royalties, and also talks about contracts and writers on contracts. It breaks down stuff like that. It doesn't go intensely in depth, but it gives you kind of like a overview of everything you need to learn, and then you're like, okay, I need to read specific books about marketing, or I need to read specific books about artist development.
Boom. In this moment, like, this is what I'm struggling with, this is what I'm struggling to convert on.
Yes, this
is what I'm gonna put my efforts towards right now. And then you get that in line, and you notice, oh shit, now that I've got this going,
yeah, that was
I don't have a website or
that
whatever.
Was the biggest one. Yeah, I didn't learn that on his website. He kind of gave me like because the way he wanted to develop it was using WordPress, and that was just a little too advanced for me. I needed something a little bit simpler for the time being, and even that took hours, you know. Yeah, it's just a simple website. But the biggest thing that took the longest, it's still not even fully there yet. It's still, you know, needs some fixes and stuff. But as far as the shop, that was the hardest thing, just because you got to individually make each color when it comes to certain types of deals. Like this had to be an individual item, instead of being like, oh, you have this and then you could do these different colors. It was just how it was set up. Yeah. So like I said, it was a learning curve. You got to figure all that shit out, and then you're like, okay, this is good enough to put up there for now, and then, you know, we could chip away and, you know, make it better.